All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Jake Fishing. Today, we're going to be going after some creek species, and they should be feeding up a little bit. It's a beautiful day out, and I'm going to try to catch one on a lure, switch to a new lure. So we're going to start with the good old rooster tail. See if I'm starting with that because I think it's the one that we can get the quickest bite on. So we will see. We will see. There's a lot of muck and mud over here, so I gotta go down carefully or go down swinging. Either one. And then when you first step into it, usually it gets a little bit deep here. We'll start right here. Fished this stretch a couple times. And there's definitely lots of submerged logs and all sorts of stuff. A little bit of junk. I think there's our first one right here, and we'll count it. Look at that. We've got this tiny smallmouth. There's actually a much larger couple ones, and I didn't tell you guys this until now because I wasn't sure how it would go, but this only has 2 of the hooks on it instead of the third one. Broke off, but I figured it'd still work, and I like it. Very cool. Little tiny smallie. He's too tall to even lip. There we go. We'll make it work. And we can get him right back, swap out lures. All right, lure number 2, the Rebel Craw. And this one's great. I think it's the teeny Rebel Craw or something like that. Got orange on the underside, and it really crawls about 6 or 7 inches down. When you give it a good yank, it's always going to go right over the rocks. I would imagine this gets bit fairly quickly, but we're going to give it a couple tries here. You can give it jerks and pauses. Might get snagged on some grass, but that's okay. Oh, something just came after it right there. That was awesome. Let's see if we can get it back in there. I don't know if it got bit or not, but this is the perfect little hole for... Ah, look at that. Look at that. What we got here? We got a little creek chub. Man, he nailed that thing. Whew. Wow, buddy. You would make great live bait, you know that? He's squawking too. He says, don't let me... Put me back in there. Don't move around. I'm trying to unhook you. There we go. Little creek chub, get him back in. And off he darts. All right, that's 2 down. Time to go on to something else. We'll re-rig and get right back. Actually, I like this one so much, I think we can do a little better. I'm going to do another one on this. I know maybe that's not quite following my own rules, but we're going to do it anyways. Since we're here, keep throwing out this way in this little pool for just a second. All right, creek chub number 2. Here it is. I'll get him unhooked. Try for 3. Well, I'm going to call that a day. Just had a little bit of time out here anyways, but 3 fish. I did get a good bite for a 4th one on the same teeny Rebel Craw, but it got off again. I saw a bunch of other ones that were actually decent sized, but problem is they're really skittish, just the water's so clear and any movement or noise at all, and they spook pretty easy. So the only thing I could think of doing better would be trying live bait, but you know, bass fishermen, we got to use lures. No, I don't mind doing that, but we'll do that some other video. So anyways, beautiful day out though. I got to get back and get changed, got somewhere to be, and I hope that you all enjoy the beautiful weather as we get through October, and tune in and subscribe to the next video as well.